Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how we can now compute for the sum of the columns of a given two-dimensional matrix. So let's start our code by clearing this line here. So our program program to read and display a two-dim array at the same time, two-dim array, and then we're going to compute for the sum of the columns. Okay, so let's now write our code. Let's erase this command. Now let's initialize our variables. So I'm going to use the following variables: int n and m for the order of matrix. I'm going to use the variables I and j for our loop. Then I'm going to have here array a to hold our values. Then since we're going to solve for the sum, I'm going to have here s for the sum, but I'm going to set this as a one-dimensional array. Okay, this variable here will be a temporary variable that will be where we will store our sum later. Okay. Next is let's prompt the user to enter the order of matrix. So cout enter order of matrix. There. Then we're going to input now. Input m or n rather, and then m. Okay. Then let's display here cout enter n by m matrix. Okay. Next is let's have some new line here. Now let's have our input. So to do that, let's start with a for loop. So for I is equals to 1, I less than or equal to n, and then I plus plus. Next is for our j. For j is equals to 1, j less than or equal to m, and then j plus plus. Then let's have our input cin, our array, and then this will be I and then j. Okay, so we have our input already. Next is display our given matrix. Given matrix. Okay, there. Now let's print the matrix. So let's have our for loop here. For I is equals to 1, I less than or equal to n, and then I plus plus. Okay. Next here we're going to have our j. For j is equals to 1, j less than or equal to m, and j plus plus. Now let's display cout. Okay, so let's have some spaces here. Our array I and then j. Next is going to have a next line, and then let's have some tabs here. So later we're going to modify it in case there will be some errors or formatting that we need to do. After that, so we have displayed the matrix here. The next thing to do is for us now to compute for the sum of the columns. To do that, we need to create another loop. For. So this time we're going to have here I is equals to 1, and then I less than or equal to m, and then I plus plus. Okay. Next is we're going to set our S, which is our array, I is equals to 0. So that once we loop, we somehow reset it. Okay, so this will be our initial value. Okay, initial value of our column sum to compute for the column sum. Okay, yeah. Next is, let's now have another loop for j is equals to 1, j less than or equal to n, and j plus plus. Now, as we compute the value, what we're going to do is we're going to use s I is equals to s I is equals to plus equal, then we'll have a. So since we're going to compute for the column, so instead of ij we're going to have j and then I here. Okay, that's about it. And then we now print out the, let's have some spaces, the column sum. Okay, once we print out the column sum, let's have another loop that will display this variable. Okay, so cout, oh no, not cout, rather let's have a loop here for I is equals to 1, I less than or equal to, oh wait, as we go on, let me check. So let's try, okay, let's try for m and then I plus plus there. Okay, and cout, we're going to have our s and then I. Okay, so that it works. Let's try to run our code here, so that's good. There, so let's run our code here. Oh, okay, so we have a problem. Let's check our code. So our matrix here, there, we forgot to include another line. Let's run our code again. Okay, so enter order of matrix. Let's say 3 by 3. To simplify, let's just input the value of 1, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we have our given matrix here. Okay, let's modify our code. Okay, so let's check our code here. Okay, let's fix this one. Okay, first is I need to remove the tabs so that we'll move here. Let's try it out. So let's change the input. Let's say 2 by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there. Then I need to remove the next line here. Let's remove this line. Okay. 2 by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I already have the given matrix here. Next thing is let's try to now, so the sum is not displaying. So there. So for I is equals to 1, then it's supposed to be I less than or equal to m, then I plus plus. Let's try to run 3 by 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there. So I just need to have it like this. My program again. By 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. It did not move. But anyway, you get the concept here. Okay, we're supposed to have a new line. But anyway, so we were able to compute for the sum of the numbers. So this will be the first column, second, and then third column. The sum is 3, 3. Okay. So here's our code. So the first line here is our variable declaration. This is we prompt the user to enter the order of matrix. The section here allows us to print our input to our array. And then this one displays the value, and then this section here allows us to compute and temporarily store the sum of our columns to the variable to the variable s here, which is a one-dimensional array. And then this section here just displays the sum of the columns. Okay, so I hope you like the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.